I'm going to lower you down. Hi, everybody. How are you today? As promised, I am going live today to do some readings for you, to whomever I'm drawn to. So when you pop on, if you have a question, questions are a good way for me to signify sometimes someone really, really needs to hear something from their past loved one. The two card decks that I've chosen today to read from. I was going to read from my moon deck, which I love because we have 3 moons this month, but it has gone missing. So I am assuming that when the universe does this, that it means that I'm not supposed to use it. So I am using this is called my Talking to Heaven deck, which is a beautiful deck. Since I am a medium and a psychic, I've chosen this deck today to speak with you, and I also have the Weight Rider Tarot deck here. So as soon as everybody starts coming on and asking the questions, I will start the reading. So a little bit about me. I have been a coach for over 10 years. I am an NLP and hypnotherapy master, a board certified master practitioner, but I was born with the gifts of being a medium, a psychic, and a healer. And throughout my whole life, I've been blessed and have good success in my life. So I always find a way to give back. And I know that people love to have readings on the spot. So that's why I do what I do, to give back to people, because I am blessed and I appreciate the universe has sent me clients to help and to heal. And this is my way of giving back, besides other ways. So as soon as you come on, good morning. I will talk to you, but you could put it in the questions, and my team is on the chat. So they will tell me if I miss something, because when I go into my zone, that's pretty much where I stay, is in my zone. So I can read from what they're telling, because I read that also. Cards are just a tool for people to see what I'm saying, but I basically know what it is already because I already get the messages from them. So go ahead and ask your questions and choose the deck. Put your questions in the chat, and I'm feeling drawn to this deck for you, Stephanie. So what's your question, please? I'm trying to get there so I can see. I just want to see if I'm streaming in Facebook. Stephanie, are you watching me in? Did you come on through Facebook or where? I want to see if I'm streaming in Facebook. Hello. So I don't know if I'm streaming. Can anybody let me know if I'm streaming in Facebook right now? That will help me a lot. Actually, Crab, hello. Hi. Okay, please put your messages down so I can feel what deck. I am doing my Heaven deck, and I also have the Right Waiter, which is the tarot cards. So I am drawn today to this deck. As I said a little bit earlier, I was looking for my moon deck and it just disappeared. So I guess I'm not supposed to be reading from the moon deck, and this was the secondary one that I chose. So if you can please put the question there, I will pull 3 cards for you and I will answer them. So, okay. Questions. Actually, Crab, What is your question that you have? You're not familiar with with card readings? That's okay. You don't have to be familiar with it. You just need to. I am a medium and a psychic, just so you know. So these cards are just validation for what I already get the answers for. So this is for your benefit. Just ask a question, and I'd be more than happy to read it for you. Or we'll see what the cards say. How's that? Okay, Stephanie. Well, I see improvement and things going on in my life right now. Okay, so Crab, while you're thinking of your question, I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for Steph. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, wow. Okay. Steffi. Okay, Steph. The first card I pull here is the question that you're asking pretty much here. What's telling me is says, if I only had known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So this is a question that you've asked yourself about if you made choices here on the earth, different choices here on the earth in the 3D physical plane, um, how would it have changed the relationship with the someone that has passed? Um, and I can tell you, well, as a medium, I know that when they do pass, whatever choice that you made, they have a different understanding of what happened. And then here is like, there's the second card is there's no such thing as death. So you still can communicate and tell them everything that you thought or felt that you maybe thought whatever decision you made here in this world that you didn't think was okay, or maybe they didn't understand. So, be at ease that, they still hear and communicate, and connect with you. And of course, this one here is about animal, and you connect to animals in nature that you do get the signs from them that they are around you. They see everything that happens in your life. They do pop in and out. So just keep a conversation going, Steph. So I hope that answers your question. If it does, can you put it okie dokie in there? So I would say have no guilt about whatever decisions you make. That's what I'm feeling and receiving right now. Okay, crap. You have a question about somebody that passed or about something going on in your life right now. If you can ask the question. Okay. I don't know who's here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do a poll for anybody that catches this now or tunes in later. I'm going to do a 3-card pull that I'm feeling to do right now for a lot of people that are feeling kind of like disconnected in their life right now. So here you go. Good morning, Ashley. How are you? Please put your question there. Okay, this is, I just was felt to draw this for people that may catch this later or whatever. This is huge. I'm feeling like a lot of people in this world right now feel so disconnected to who they are and to come into this new way of living, and they're holding a lot of guilt or a lot of shame or a lot of fear. And the first card I pulled was this one, Tears Cleanse the Soul. So and that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to cry, but it says that your emotions are true and valid, and you should stay, connected to them and believe that, don't tamp down your emotions when you feel sad or you feel happy, that it's okay and it is right for you to express an emotion, use your emotions. And the beautiful thing is that, um, that is your birthright to feel whatever it is that you feel and not have to stop because other people don't get you. So stay in touch with your emotions. So that's basically what that means. Okay, so this is also to the disconnect that I was feeling from people. I feel people, in life generally, and this is the world what I feel. And this card is a prayer. It says a watch over you every day. Um, I know that we believe that we're alone in this world at times, and I can tell you that you're definitely not. I know it's like far-fetched for some people to get that, but you're never alone. There's always your angels, your guides, your past loved ones that surround you each day. And because of everything that's happened before in these past, few years and going forward now, you're not alone. Um, you don't have to fight these battles alone. They get a tribe if you're alone or feel alone. Get a tribe for yourself. Get people that get you and understand you, and surround yourself with those people. So that's going to be really important going forward with that. So this means don't disconnect from who you are. Okay. Last one is that, well, as I was saying, the tribe. Get your tribe. Doesn't have to be a whole bunch of people, but get a few people. So these cards pretty much go hand in hand with what I was feeling. Feeling for everybody in the world right now. And yeah, you're not alone. I could tell you that. Connect up with people that are like-minded like you. Okay, so let me see, what questions do we have? I want to apply for something to pass. What is my loved one's response? Okay. Okay, so actually, Crab, I need for you to focus in or set the intention, please, what you want to hear. Okay. Okay, so was this a parent, or was this, I'm not sure. I'm feeling someone close to you. So just put it, is it someone, a family member, or someone that was really close to you? I'm sorry, I keep sliding off my chair. Okay, I'm going to pick your cards. Put it in the chat for me, actually, Crab. Anybody else has a question, please put it in there, and my team will tell me what it is. Okay, so this was a partner. Okay, so this person left this earth, and did you feel that the tie, like the tie that you had with you and this person, was lost? So this is your card. I'm here, and they're still helping you. So what this means is that I feel that your belief maybe is that because someone has passed, that you cannot connect with them still. And I can tell you that when people pass, it's not necessarily that, they need to be there with you in the physical form here in this 3D world, but they do hear you, and they do know your milestones, your goals, and the things that go on, in your everyday life. Are they with you all the time? No, not always. But you will feel, I can tell you, if you know anything about energy or know about yourself, is that when they are present with you, they definitely give you signs or symbols, because that's the easiest way for them to communicate. And it doesn't require a lot of energy. So they can manipulate electricity, music. They will, a song will come on the radio, or you'll have a thought come in your head if you're thinking of that person at that moment. So just know, when those things happen, those are all signs from them that they are thinking of you also. So this person that was in your life is actually telling you what I just said. So they are helping you. So I'm feeling that you have some really hard decisions coming up in your life that you wish this person was still here to help you with. I think that if you can just believe what you're thinking or what you're feeling is true, and just use that as a sounding board to help you make these decisions. Okay, see, I don't need the cards, but these are for your benefit. This is what they're telling me. So there you go. Okay, so does that make sense? See, I just told you before I lifted the card. So they are here with you. So this person is definitely giving you signals. Um, Definitely giving you signals that they are around you and they are trying to help you make the right decision. Okay. Yes, you can. Those are all signs the easy way. You can see, smell, feel, and then they'll, manipulate, the environment around you. Yes, you can definitely smell them because I always smell my mom around me. Yes, big time. Okay, so then I'm feeling from you also. I'm not didn't even look at the card yet, but what I'm feeling from you also is that you've been kind of stuck in this space, so, I would tell you, I don't know if you meditate or do anything like that, but, you don't even have to meditate. You just need to pause a moment, right? And go inside and the truth of what you need to do is already inside of you. And I feel um, that you doubt, I think what you should do, you doubt it, don't doubt it, because that points me right back to what this person says here. So now this card's okay. So I send you loving signs through nature. So this person must appear to you in a way that only you would know that it's this person. So, and that's, indicative of them sending you, like I said, signs and symbols. So overall, actually, I would say that this person is always in contact with you, but I think you're skeptical, I want to say, in a way, to believe that it's actually true that this person still can communicate with you. I've been doing this all my life since I was 4.5, and I can definitely tell you that we're all energy and we just pass on to the next realm, or we go through what I call, the curtain, the veil, as lack of a better word. So just know that, trust yourself, because this person is around you, supporting you and helping you, make the decisions that you need to make. So I hope that's helped you. Okay, who's ever here, please ask me a question so I can pull cards for you. um, so actually, let me know if that was your answer, because that's what I'm feeling. I feel you have more that you want to know and do, but this is just a short space of time that I do to give back to people that have helped me along in my with my passion and profession. So I do this. It's I am most honored that you were here and allowed me to read you. Actually, thank you. Okay, so other questions? If I miss somebody, I'll scroll back and let me look. Um, Ashley Marie, what is your question, hon? Okay, Ashley, this is just what I'm getting for you from you right now. I feel a little lightheaded. So I'm feeling a little lightheaded. So did you lose someone, when I mean recently, because there's no time there? I hope you're still on. So if you are, can you let me know if I'm close? You've lost someone. Uh, you've lost someone. Time is, don't mean that recently, could be within the last, I want to say 5 to 7 years, but I'm feeling really like lightheaded. So did this person pass of something to do with the head or an accident? Um, I'm feel extremely, yeah, like I've got the chills like all over me. Okay, wow. Hi, Laura. Thanks for joining. Okay. So was this like an accident, or an or something to do with a substance or something? If you can let me know, just so I can make sure I'm connecting to the right person that you're thinking of. I'm not sure if it was substance, but I'm feeling extremely lightheaded. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, so um, if you don't mind me being personal, did he take his own life? Oh, okay, so yeah, okay, that's what yeah. Okay, so I mean, okay, well, I don't even need the cards because he's like here already. He's like all over me. He's got, I can feel them through temperature in my body. Um, okay, so he's coming across to me. If you don't mind, I'm not going to pull cards because this is an actual direct message for you, Ashley. Um, okay, he's coming across as very he he was a bit confused. He always was a person that kind of like knew what he wanted, and he lived his life according to his own thought, whatever he thought. That's how he lived his life. That's how he's making me feel right now. Um And I think in the past, I think he's always had, like, I wanna say, an emotional problem or difficulty in adapting or trying to make things work for him in this world. I think he always felt a bit out of place. Um He seems like a happy person, but I think that was just like a mask, I wanna say, for what he really was feeling, inside. I don't I wanna say he had moments in his life when he extremely, truly felt happiness, and then I wanna say that there were times that, when he was alone or when he felt safe, that he would be able to express this, even though people truly didn't know deep down inside what he was feeling. Um, I feel that he was a beautiful soul, has a beautiful life, but I feel that in this life, in this lifetime that he was born into, it wasn't his life to be here. And because he didn't feel connected for some reason, I'm feeling to this lifetime. Um, yeah, but I can tell you from him, he is okay. He is now, because of the time frame I'm feeling, he's now reflecting on his life, which they go through when they're recently passed. They do a reflection on their life, and then that's when he can make his choice either to, be in reincarnated if you believe in that, or it just depends on what he wants to do. But I can tell you that he is absolutely fine. He's just in his reflection on life right now. Um, I'm not getting an apology, so I don't think an apology is needed here, but I am getting that he's showing me like with his hands like this is that that he's open and he receives the communication that you say to him. So you must talk to him. That's my symbol when they do this, is that you can keep talking to him because he does receive what you're saying. And um okay, so okay, and I'm also feeling that you thought you felt seen his presence. Something. He's making me feel something. He's not quite sure how to articulate this to me. So have you felt him? Okay. All right. So, yes, that was him. But I can tell you, that means that he just says, keep talking, and this will also help you. So he is receiving what you're saying. And also for him in this moment in time right now, until they I want to say, get their whereabouts, um, he will communicate to you in ways that may not be so apparent. So look for underneath the things, that you think, okay. Of course, because that's something that you would be familiar with, so he would continue it. And I feel that he also stands sometimes behind you. So if you feel like a little bit of pressure or something behind you, that's him too, okay? Um, you may not feel him for a little bit, right? Because he has to do his reflection on life, but he says keep, sending or talking to him. Gosh, I hope that's helped you. I can tell you he's really a beautiful light. I just feel that sometimes people are born into this world at this time and they're not ready for it yet. But yeah, so yeah. So that's yeah, he's amazing. So he's good and he's around. So be open to him. Well, I'm glad. It's my honor to do this for people, Ashley. It really is. Yeah, I just believe I've always my whole life is that, when people come to you, it's my responsibility being gifted with this is to help people when they're in pain and to do what I can to help them, be okay in this life. So, yeah. Okay, so Laura. Um, okay. So do you want cards, Laura, or you just want me to tell you what they told me? Cards I use, guys, just for use. I don't need it because I get the same messages immediately, and the cards are just like kind of like, okay, there you go. She just told you what you needed to know. So that's up to you. It's just a divination tool. Okay. Okay. So your parent or a parent has passed, Laura, and okay. So the female that I'm here, I have a female energy here. Sorry. She feels motherly, so it's either a parent or maybe a grandparent. Um, and yeah, okay. So this female presence, she's very like kind of like a motherly figure. It's sometimes it's well, it's not. I just read what I read with their energies as that's what they present to me. Very motherly. She's not an authority figure, but she comes across as very loving and very caring about. I think you. Okay, you got it. Okay, okay. So in your life, there's a few people here that are saying this that um, the finances that they're showing me here. Well, they're showing me like is that sometimes they're telling me is that you don't make good decisions, that you base your decisions on, I want to say, the need to please other people. And you may not realize that you're doing that, but that is what's happening with you with your finances. And when you hesitate in doing what you know you should do, you don't do, and then kind of like you're missing out on what you should have done. Does that kind of like make a little bit of sense? Let me just make sure I'm going in the right direction here. Um, okay. So, okay. Well, okay. So, what they're saying is that you're looking to make choices that aren't your choices to make in a certain respect. So, what you can do is perhaps reframe what you're doing because you've been doing it or you've been at this a while and you have these um and you've had these situations come up a lot, not only with her but with so many other things in your life. It always was a matter of um the hesitation that you have in doing something that you know you should do, but you don't do. And then when you go to do it, it's not beneficial to you. So I would say pretty much that you're not listening to your intuition with that. We all are born with an intuition. We're all born with, this knowing. So I think if, Laura, if you can pay a little bit more attention to what you know you should do and act upon it in a timely manner instead of always second guessing or doubting what you're doing, I think you'll have better. I think you'll have a better outcome. Um, I do see that there's something that you're kind of like hinging on or on the fence on maybe about doing. Um, it's something big. So if you do this, let me ask you this. If you do this, is this going to change the trajectory of your life for the better or for the worse? That's the two questions that they're telling me. You have to make the choice. Is this going to better serve you now, or is this going to better serve you later? So let me read what you wrote. Okay. So answer me that. Okay. So in doing this, okay, so you need to set your intention, Laura. In doing this, right? Are you doing this because it's an external or an internal? Because the internal part of you is the part that is crying out for the connection and the understanding and the betterment of yourself and your life. The external is telling me that when you stay in that external phase of, kind of like, you want to be seen for who you are inside. I mean, like take all your makeup off, right? As an example. Or do you want to be seen only with your makeup on? So that's the question that the universe is asking you. So I think what they're saying to me when they say that is that you need to focus more on the no makeup than the makeup, because that's where your true happiness is going to come from. And that's where the right decisions always will be made, is when you give a self check of yourself. Okay. So then there you go. You just got your answer. When you feel comforted in a place that you're surrounded in externally, and you feel safe and you feel comfortable and you feel like it's a home and not a house, those feelings tend to come from the internal part of you. I have a hole in your tub. Well, you need to fix it then. Okay, so water. So just so you know, water is very to me in my work, water is healing. So I would tell you, if there is a hole in your tub, is probably symbolic of there is a hole or a block or something in your healing with yourself. Would that be true? Because water, when it flows, water is healing. It cleanses, cleans, and grounds. Okay. So then you need to sit with yourself and ask yourself, what part of me is not in alignment or not flowing, that I have a disconnect with people in my life. Yeah. Well, there you go. See, before you even said it. Yes. Okay. So the disconnect is not from the people part, but this is, I would say, to turn it back around and see what is not healed within you, Laura, that you need to be in better alignment. And it may be that these people aren't in alignment with you is because they cannot be the people that you're supposed to be with, or there's something that is a trigger from something that happened, I'm feeling, earlier in your life, that you surround yourself with these people, but you want these people in your life, but you hold them at a distance, and only when you care to make to use your voice or to make a sound or to do something is when it's okay to invite them in. So I would say that's something that was a learned behavior from you when you were definitely younger. keeping people at a distance tells me that you don't feel safe, or you didn't feel safe at one time in your life, and you like to talk to people and make friends and stuff like that. But I'm feeling that there was, I feel like there was a time or two that you didn't feel safe in your environment, and people, you don't trust people 100%. Okay. That's a little deep for me to go into here, but yeah, I can feel it. Yeah. Um, but I think it also came before that too. Yes. Okay. So that would, obviously, that's exactly what it is. I mean, if you want to talk, I mean, my team can drop my Calendly link in there if you'd like to. Yeah, if you'd like to do it. Somebody from my team, can you give Laura the link, please? Okay, so I hope that's helped you a little bit, but yeah, don't doubt yourself. I mean, even though in your life you always felt that you were never sure because other people made you feel that way. You have to believe in yourself. I can tell you that. Believe what you feel in your body because your body always tells you what is right and what is best for you. Okay, so okay, I hope that helped, Laura, and thank you for trusting me. And I'm honored that you allowed me to help you with this. Okay, so Gina, how are you? Put your question in there, please. You want me to pull a card, or do you just want me to read what I'm feeling? Who's ever here, just drop a question, please. I love doing this. You're feeling good? Well, that's fantastic. You want me to pull 3 cards for you? Okay. So you have blocked energy. Okay. So cards, or you want me to talk? Your choice. However I wish. Oh, it's your reading, not mine. I can do both. So whatever you feel, make a decision because that's a lot of what's going on in your life. You don't like to make decisions. You always want other people to make them for you. So make a decision, Gina. I'm glad, Stephanie. I'm glad that helped you. Okay, so you're a little indecisive, so I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Gina, because I think you're a person that needs to see things more than hear them. Okay. So before I even turn them over, is that I want to say is that I'm just like the cards are face down. Is I want to say that I'm feeling is that a lot of the turmoil and hardships and things that you have in your life, Gina, is because you are indecisive. You go back and forth. So be decisive. Okay. First card. Okay, you're so connected. Okay, so these are messages from people that have passed. And I think that when these people passed or this person passed, I think you felt that you were disconnected from, I think you felt you were disconnected a lot from I want to say I'm feeling tribe, so I would probably say family or that kind of environment. And because this happened to you, um, your decisions that you wanted to make, or somebody when you did make a decision, I feel when you were younger, is that someone always like perhaps you felt that like your decision was always questioned, if that makes sense. Um, so I would say the decisions that you make, are they for for you, or are they always to please other people? So whomever this person is, this energy that I'm feeling, okay. So this energy that I'm feeling here is that you are still connected to these people, okay? Um and that even though they may not be here, they still are your tribe. And that I think some of them actually are apologizing. So I don't know whoever made you feel out of place, Gina, in your life, but trust your instincts, I can tell you, okay? Because you're very intelligent, I feel, and when you make a decision, stand by it. Okay, that's this card. Okay, let's see. Okay. So did you recently, well, recently when I'm feeling this, is that you have a better understanding or something came into your life to give you a little bit more clarity on why something was or why something is. Yeah. Yeah, it's a past person. There's a whole bunch of them actually that are here for you, Gina. But yeah, so this is telling me that you recently, I think, connected back to who you are. Um, yeah, yeah, because I'm getting like, I'm actually getting like a rainbow. Okay, so when I get a rainbow, is that finally it's showing that the bridge, right? Or the link that you were missing in your life, that this rainbow is the bridge to what it is that you want to achieve, that you're getting more clarity on the things that are not necessary for you, but are more heartfelt for you. So that's what I'm getting on that. Okay. And so whoever this person is that passed, right? I think you felt maybe at a time in your life that, yeah, um, this person that passed, I think you felt that you weren't loved or wanted in that respect. I'm not sure exactly, but that's what I'm feeling here with this one. Um, so, and they could be speaking not only of themselves, but of other people that have made you feel that way. Um, yeah, it doesn't matter how long ago they passed. There's no time up there. So, that they could speak of what's happening presently or happened in your, in your life. So they sometimes they feel things, questions, or in your unconscious mind that you feel, okay, and or how you were made to feel. So they're asking, or they're telling me actually that you are loved. So if there's ever a time that you had a thought or had a feeling that you weren't loved, it may not be shown the way that you understand it, but it is there. So I hope that makes sense. Did that make sense? Let me know. But going forward, yeah. Okay. Um, so are you, can I ask you a question, Jean, a personal question? Are you having difficulties in a relationship or had difficulties in a relationship? Okay. So, okay. So is this where you feel, Gina, that where you feel indecisive because you're not wanting to use your own voice? Is that you think that if you're going to either I feel like there's going to be like a separation or a disconnect because um you were always made to feel that you may not now as an adult, but this is definitely a trigger from young, is that your voice wasn't important. And I think that you hesitate and change the language or the verbiage, always trying to say what you mean, but you having to change it so not to hurt other people. Does that make sense? I'm telling you as a woman, that never lose your voice for other people, and as a coach, it's extremely important that you love who you are and you love yourself more. Um, because at the end of the day, you have to live with you and your decisions, and you need to be happy inside. When you can love you and feel you're well and live your true light, your life will be so much better. Sometimes it may be the difficult decisions that you have to make for the betterment of your life. Yes. Okay. So that's the message. So I would say that probably is what I was feeling. It's either a dad or a grandpa that I'm feeling here, and they're telling me to tell you not to lose not to lose your voice in this matter, because you do matter. And I think that this is going to be a pivotal shift for you, um, when you do finally make this decision for yourself. You need to put yourself foremost in the front, okay? I know that making a decision when you're in a relationship like that, and I know I won't say what it is, but I understand. But if you don't make a decision for the betterment of you, you're the one who's going to suffer for it, not anybody else. So think about you, and it's okay. And that's not being selfish. That's not, you need to have no guilt about making these decisions. It's critical for you, I can tell you, in this life and any lifetimes ever, in anything that you do. It's okay to put yourself first, male or female, whoever is here listening. Because when you have enough in your well, and your well is full, and you love yourself, you make better decisions from that place, because you're not always in a place of scarcity. Like, I don't ever have enough. So when you feel you have all you need within inside of you, you're not having to have the fear. You're not missing out on anything. You can make better decisions when you're not in fear. So that's where I would come from, Gina. I would take away the fear and sit with yourself and ask yourself these three questions. Do I want to be in this place that I'm in right now a year from now? And if it's a no, okay, so how do I get from here to where I want to be? And three, I can do this, and I have to have enough faith in myself and know that, and ask if you have a tribe of supporters around you to help you get there. Then that's how you do it, you know. And for anybody that's on here, any woman that's on here, I do have Evolving Woman Facebook group, free phrase Facebook group. I'm sorry, for women, that you can go to, and I do a lot of things in there, and you can always drop a question or whatever, and I'll get back to you with it. Um, I do workshops and stuff, and of course, I offer coaching and healing. So you can always go there too. So I hope that's helped you, Gina. I can feel your heart, and I know that you're hurting, but just know the right decision will take you out of this pain. I hope that helps. I'm honored that you're welcome. Um, yeah, it's okay. Well, we can be your tribe. Go to Evolving Woman and join, and we'll be your tribe. We'll help you. Yes, it's nothing. It doesn't take away, Gino, that you're a mom. It doesn't at all take away. I'm a mom too, and I'm a grandmother. It doesn't take away to give to yourself. It adds. Okay, it adds to all the modeling that you're going to do for your children, because when you do for yourself, you're also teaching your children. So you can think of that. What am I teaching my children about how they should be, or what they should accept, or how they're going to be in their life? So what you do, your children will model. So you can use that as a way to help you make a decision. Who else has a question? Thank you. Questions. We have about 10 more minutes, guys. So, yes, I know your heart knows. Now just get your head to understand. You posted, okay. Well, the comments are buzzing by, so I have to look back. Can you post it again? Because they're going so fast. Yes. That's what makes it so difficult. But your heart knows. Why don't you listen to your heart, Gina? The ego is there, but the ego and soul must always share you. You are in charge of your life. You create your reality. So it's okay to tell them that they need to both coexist within you. Hi, Amber. Okay, may I ask a relationship read with my current boyfriend? I don't know if he's the one for me, as his mom is kind of interfering. Well, that's a twofold question. Sure, I'll pull cards for you. Actually, I'm going to use tarot cards here. It's only going to be a 3-card pull. Hi, Amber. How you doing, hon? Well, as a coach, his mom is interfering is because he's allowing her to. You don't have boundaries that you need to set first with yourself and then with him. Love life. Got it? As a coach, I will tell you that you need to set boundaries. Okay. No, don't tell him that. You can't tell anybody anything. All you can say is that this is what I feel, if that makes sense. And and then you have to make a decision what the consequence is if he doesn't respect your boundaries. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay. Well, this is the if you can see this is the 2 of Cups. So what that tells me is what you're basically talking about is that there's a split, that you both drink from the same thing and want the same things to happen in your life, but you're together but you're separate. So which is in a good way. Okay, you have your life to live, he has his life to live, and then you come together, right? And then you have the Ace of Cups, which is always good. So you have the piece up here and filling your cup, as I just told you. You're the one who should you have control over your life, like I've told you, and you the one who need to set boundaries and make decisions for what is best for you. Because if you don't take care of you, you cannot take care of anybody else. It's all about having a relationship with self. When you are confident, when you have clarity, when you know who you are at the core, you can speak and come from a better place of knowing, because you. When you don't know you, which I think is the issue here, is that you kind of like go back and forth, which this clarifies what I felt, is that, believe in what you believe. Love life, believe it, because it's true. It's true for you. It may not be true for anybody else, but it's true for you. So know thyself. When you know thyself, you come from a better place. And this one here is the 7 of Swords. So this means is that this person here is even though the background, yellow means some, happy, whatever. This is here is that this person is pretty much taking from you without giving back. And if does give back, he gives back very little. Okay, so he takes more than what he gives. So that's kind of like why you're feeling like that. So I hope that makes sense. So believe in yourself. Know yourself. Hi, Amber. What can I do for you? Ask a question. Just a bit worried that I might. Okay, so you're worried about losing him. Okay, so wait. So if he's not respecting any of your boundaries, I mean, I don't know him personally. I only can read your like his energy off of you. This is not talking about him as a person. You know, whatever they say, they're not talking about the soul level of a person. They're talking about a behavior of a person. So know that when I speak to anybody, this isn't about you. This is not an attack on you. This is no judgment. This is them telling me behaviors that people have are indicative of their youth, how they were taught to do things, their behavioral patterns, their limiting beliefs, whatever they modeled. So the behavior that he has towards you was what he learned. So it's a matter of you sitting in your truth, love life, and expressing to him your feelings, not his, expressing to him what you feel, how you feel it, and what you can do to make the relationship better. You're not talking to him or his soul, his being. You're talking to the pattern and the behavior that is not in alignment with you, that makes you feel out of sorts. So that's what you want to address when you talk to anybody. It's not about the person, it's about the behavior that they're displaying. So if you can talk to him about the behavior that is not in alignment with you, and how it makes you feel, because remember, when you can look at someone and emote and let them know how you feel, they look at it a different way. They start to understand what it's doing to you as a person. So come from that place. Okay, come from that place of me, talking about me. You're not talking about him, but you're just talking about a behavior that's not in alignment with you, boundaries and all those kinds of things. Um, I hope that helps, clarifies it a little bit better. Join my group. Well, we do a lot of talking in there. Evolving Woman. That may help you some. It's a free group. I hope that's helped you. Oh, my pleasure. My honor. Thank you. Okay, so do I have untapped psychic abilities? I don't know. Do you? Do you have untapped psychic abilities? All psychic abilities are right there. It just depends on um, how open you are. Everybody's born with gifts. It just depends on if you close them down, you open them up, you use them, you don't use them. So, what is the real question that you want to know? Amber, what's the question? Okay. Questions. We got a few minutes, guys. Sorry, I got people going over here too. Emily had a question. Okay, Emily, thank you for coming. What's your question, hon? You're welcome, Stephanie. My pleasure. Thanks for joining us. Okay, guys, come on. Okay, I'm going to take one more question. So whoever wants to ask, go ahead, please. You got exactly 2 minutes. Is medical coding in her path? Emily, are you happy with what you're doing? I think you're going to be single for a while, Amber. I think this is your learning and growth phase that you're going to go through for, I think, the next couple of years, I'm feeling. Yeah. Medical coding. I can't get a tap in on Emily. I feel like you really like people, Emily. I don't know. I'm feeling a disconnect from this line of profession. I feel and see you with people actually. So I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. So for Emily. But anyway, okay, that's it. So I'm going to disconnect. And I love that you all were here to join me today. I will do this again. And as I said, you can join, ladies, my group, Evolving Woman, which is a free group, which we do lots of good things in there. And you can always talk to me in there. And if you'd like to have a reading or you feel that maybe you might need some coaching on some things in your life, there's a Calendly link attached to this. Click on it, make an appointment. And this should be in my YouTube. So you care to share it with someone? Go ahead. I'll be happy. And I hope to see you here I pop on once a month and I do these if I have more time because I do have a really busy coaching schedule and I will always let you know a couple of days before when I go live. Okay. I thank you all and I'm honored that you all joined here and I will see you again soon. So take care and light and love always and do good and be kind to everybody in the world that you meet.